don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stat boy so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo. Step to the place on my jeers are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from.
What a lovely afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7" tall and 248 pounds. And he'll be going up against Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7" tall, 248 pounds, and watch out for that 80-inch reach.
Так, друзі, проти нас Кличко теж старший. Суперника 397 перемог, 100 поразок, 10 нічий. Подивимось по коннекту, як буде зараз. Тільки що я запустив трансляцію і перший бій, і там червоний коннект, там Мухаммед Алі ковнув. Це тільки одні нерви, там удари не проходять, не фіксуються, і таким коннектом брати дуже погано.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Stiff jab. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Beautiful counter punch. Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. They've avoided catastrophe.
А, ну ви подивіться, ну я його там добить повинен був.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes. Here we go, it's round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
best for both of these fighters. This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
He threw a punch and just got countered. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw a punch and just got countered. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. There's the bell for round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with that jab. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses.
Да, такие самые блиц.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They got the momentum. They got the advantage. There's the bell to start round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Klitschko is dazed. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
It's a very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
12 з нирочками провели.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, dead up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet. Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
That hook was off target.
Знову ми його зловили, зловили.
I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Tom. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your ball.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This is a very important break here for this fighter. Let's start the 6th. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Чай.
Can't score with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss. Hold that thought. Whoa, we haven't seen Klitschko. Down goes Klitschko. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Even up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Не кажи, що ти кабеля повитягував. Ні, то виграв.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a...
Зіграємо рейтинговий бій. Головне, щоб коннект був гарний, бо це буде лайно.
Please bless my castle of sand. Waiting on the battle, sword handle all in my hand. The war force is more toward my door with demands. More important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. Freestyling the record in advance. Can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should have put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture, you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art and for your fans. When you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tail, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, all alone, think with fortresses made of stone, we're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine.
Довго шукає суперника, аби не законектило з якимось гравцем, коли буде пінг новий.
Fireworks are not a match for a star, and fire hurts, burns, blackens, and scars. Can still emerge, learned, attractive, and charred from out the ashes of galactic barrage. Yeah, it gets savage where they traffic mirage. It ain't no magic, they in back of it, secret hatches and frauds. You gotta take it back to the start. You gotta learn to rap from the heart. Yeah, yeah.
Грати в рейтинг і перейдемо в звичайний бій онлайн. Буду. Те саме. Так. Не знаю. Може пограю в ту гру з зомбі. Поки що в бокс, а потім в ту, добре? Ні, декілька разів. 4 або 5 боїв. Давай 5. Хорошо, давай 4. Да. Це буде другий бій. Bicep emojis in the group chat, 5 sets of burpees, don't disturb me if the booth black. I'm going through it, got a bunch of baggage on my roof rack. I have a lot of habits that produce that. They gon' put their tag on it. My condolences to the first moments of the solar system. Assist my slow emission and put some lag on it. Window to my soul peering inside. The crib where my spirit resides. Lyrics are die.
Another one, another gun. All damn, just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, no.
Так, суперника знайшло. Подивимося, що там зараз з коннектом буде. Ой, шит.
You can
А, я
tell
так і
both of
знав,
these
бо
fighters
вже
are
довго
exuding
грузилось.
confidence as they touch gloves.
Що
And here we
зробиш?
go. And
Фрейзер.
next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Це, друзі, ви дивіться, суперника 20 перемог, 32 поразки, 2 нічі. За цього пінга він просто може виграти, бо мої удари будуть не фіксуватися.
Smoking. Here comes Dr. Iron Fist Vitaly Klitschko. You're looking at one half.
This bout is scheduled.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Not a lot of defense here at all. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing and stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
That counter punch caught him clean. Halfway through the round, and man, puller right there. Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? What's keeping Joe Frazier
Я його
on his
навіть
feet?
добити не зміг.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Misses with the straight left. Smoking Joe may go. Down goes Frazier.
Ви подивіться, що робиться просто за цього пінга. Я там удари вже повинні були залетіти не один, ось в корпус повинен тут був залетіти. Вірніше не залетіть, а зафіксуватись. А вони не фіксуються. З таким пінгом.
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown. There's the bell for round two. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this huge...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Is this the beginning of the end for... Down goes Joe Frazier. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Where did that come from? What a
One, two, three, four.
Видно, що суперник дуже слабий, тому що він силові удари заряджає зразу.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Perfect counter lands. Is Frazier in trouble? Frazier, hold that thought! Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Down goes Frazier! Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Суперників вставати ще не вміє. У мене таке теж на початку було. Так. що я і вставати не міг. Два рази встану, а на третій не. Два. Да. Так. Так. Да.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Floyd Patterson, a man that needs no introduction. 6 foot tall with a 71-inch reach. And he'll be facing Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko. 201 centimeters tall, weighing in at 113 kilos with a reach of 203 centimeters.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you don't actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
It's Vitaly Klitschko. Here comes one of the greatest fighters ever to come out of Ukraine. Talk about an...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red...
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
I'm so giddy.
All right.
So excited.
And we're underway in round 1. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Couldn't land that jab. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. And that'll do it. Patterson goes down. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3.
Били йому корпус силовим.
Plan B time after being knocked down in that. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They're elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Defense is not an option for these two. He misses with that jab. Good counter punch. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Good counter punching. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope...
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook's blocked. That left hook missed. Perfect counter shot. Do you believe this? A perfect counter shot. That counter shot lands. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? They've got to use their jab better in this fight. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. That left hook is blocked. The jab doesn't quite connect. Can you believe this? Klitschko is
І нас просадив.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out. Here we go to the fourth round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need
Заїбав ти своїми приколами.
Now it's down to...
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. I don't know. I got to take another look at this.
That's lights out right there.
some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
He blocks the jab. All the time. Throws the jab but does not score. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that is. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Tried to score with the jab. They exchange punches. Of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He misses with that jab. Nice job by him to block that jab. Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage. On to the 6th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Beautiful counter shots. He misses with that jab. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see. And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Down goes Klitschko.
Нащо я це зробив?
What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
It's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind him.
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Третій раз я попадаюся.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down for them.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Klitschko is dazed. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Четвертий раз це дуже тяжко. Ну нічого. Що? Да.
So it's onward.
Да. Да, ще один бій.
Another one, another gun. All day and just
Да, да.
no chance on still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, we ain't here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, no I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was dead wrong. Floating out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. Keep down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my end just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please y'all. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the tin in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days to refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst. To be guessed what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to the tent. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in the...
Де ж курточки?
Одесу курточки, які тобі сподобаються?
Не знаю.
Ну, сочки
The
сподобаються.
weather couldn't be more perfect. Sunny skies as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. He is Rocky Marciano. He's 5'10" tall, one of the greatest heavyweights to ever live, undefeated. And he'll be taking on Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7" tall, 248 pounds, and watch Rocky
Марчіано.
Marciano, the Brockton brawler himself, one of the greatest fighters of all time. A
Кайзери,
sparkling licker, and
Марчіано.
one of the best to ever do it.
Патерсони. Такі боксери незручні.
Here comes Dr. Iron Fist Vitaly.
This bout is
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. So much firepower here. Miss with that jab. A perfect counter shot. Considering we're outside in this sold-out arena, it almost feels like the Roman Colosseum and two gladiators going at it.
God, this is something you could never ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll up.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. There's a counter shot. They block that jab. Perfect counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity. On to the second round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Missing with that right hook. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee, just pickpocketing and stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That jab misses. Nice counter. There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A swing and a miss with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well, he is glad to have... Let's get it started in round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Lucky that hook didn't score. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Lucky that hook. Did you see that? Are we about... Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marshall. I can't believe it. They are giving up. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but...
Один бій.
Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Right, war with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. Right, I'm trying to raise this stack boy so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an almond. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an almond. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo. Step to the place where my J's are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky, it's Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95's and night gloves slapped on. Soon put chef on the map, son, don't pop with too many brothers, they cap no.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. And getting ready to fight here, Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach. And Alexander Vitaly Klitschko. He's a heavyweight.
This bout is...
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now, here we go for round one. Nice defense on that jab. Can't connect with that right hook. Nice straight.
Так, колись грався.
There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Insane action. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Hit him with a left jab. So much firepower here. Throws the jab, but does not score. That counter shot lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
How about that time counter shot? Neither fighter willing to slow down. It's all offense all the time. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They exchange punches. Tried to score with a jab. done with that counter shot. They both want a knockout, you can tell. He parries that left jab away. Beautiful. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander. And there's the bell for round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Привіт, Макс, привіт, друже.
They miss with the jab. And shoot. Follow with a straight right hand.
Ти знаєш, більш-менше, але перший бій я почав оце включив стрім, і перший бій, ну, онлайн, не рейтерний. Та цього. Та червоний пінг попався, та я виключив його зразу. Думаю, ну його в берег нервувати, ото. Що, ну це все 5-й бій. Один програв, а 3 виграв.
Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Is he going to punch himself out, though?
Той бій, що я програв, там один, там Марчано попався проти мене. То він цими нирками, оцим уходами під мене, блін. 7-8 раунд, то він мене там аперкотами виніс просто. Не рокі аперкот, не рокі аперкот. Один удар і все, і він лежить. Навіть не грогий.
Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the
А зайшов в рейтинговий бій, думаю, ну зіграю одненький, знаєш. То так довго шукало, думаю, ні, буду виключати, бо зараз як знайде з червоним пінгом, то буду я матюкатися. Але теж, Макс, бач, я помітив, ось, граєш, пінга, ну, не показує, вроді би все нормально. Але ці фантоми все одно, бува, пролітають.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they went out of steam.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. Misses with the straight left. Nice counter. Oh, and down goes Alexander Usyk.
Підловив я йому цей корпус, він постійно його не прикриває. Але це помітив, що в мене проблема, це щось Як чувак іде в зарубу зо мною, поняв? І я це йду в зарубу. Не за витривалістю геть не слідкую.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy
Да, чітко по
How are they
кругу.
going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Can't find a home for that jab.
Дивлюся, це ж ось я тільки що в Телеграм теж заходив, поки там суперника шукала. Дивлюсь коментарів, там надрукував цей пацанчик, що вчора з тобою грав. То там цього, ти їм... Да, бачу, Макс, я вчора стрім дивився, майже до кінця, ну як майже, я в 12:00 з чим-то вже ліг спать, бо вже трохи п'яв таке лежав. А так дивився, да, ну він слабенький. Але я ж кажу, це почитав коментарі, то він там пише, що ти його навчив, підсказав йому, то він уже трошки краще грає. Да, Макс, ну, якби, я теж так вважаю, він там написав, спонсореза написав, що ти найкращий на цьому, в Україні розповідаєш, показуєш, підсказуєш все, ну, блін, мені це теж дуже круто в тобі подобається. Багато других гравців учаться і, ну, щось беруть від тебе, це 100%, то я так само. Будь ласка, Макс, завжди раді тебе підтримати, що. О, мабуть, вийшов, або... Ні, мабуть, гра, навірно, зависла. А може і здався, бо там в нього дуже мало цього. Перемог було і поразок чимало. Мабуть, здався він. Ну що в нього, 75 перемог і 69 поразок. Він зрозумів, що в нього нічого не вийде, та й... А, ні, помилка. Ще ні. Знаєш, хочеться зіграти в рейтингові бої, але, блін, боюся оце з цим пінгом, блін. Я просто не витримаю, якщо він буде хреновий. Я бачу... Да, я бачив тебе, да, теж вона вибивала, да. Бачу. Я просто бачу, як ти в рейтингові боях граєш, ну, якби... Да, там теж коннект той хреновий, але все одно ти стараєшся якось, ну, навіть буває виігруєш іноді з таким коннектом. А і в мене ні. Я тільки то починаю там пропускати ті силові, це все, і хочеться зразу відповідь дати. А воно нічого не фіксується, все летить кудись непонятно куди. Або через півринга тобі прилітає. Ну. У мене цей золото 4, і там, якщо я раз програю, я вилітаю в срібло. І я пару днів назад грав, то я спустився взагалі там срібло до половини, а потім назад набив до золота. Тоже такі качелі. Програєш, виграєш, там 2 виграв, 1 програв, потім виграв, дійшов до золота, думаю, ладно, зупинюся. Якби програвав по ділу там. Да, Макс, я тебе зрозумів. Да, заходить не буду. Буду онлайн поки грати, набивати собі. Треба цей хлопчина, що вчора з тобою грав, цей Сергій, не хоче він прийняти участь в турнірі? Хай приймає. Буде йому такий опит трошки. Досвід. Але дивлюся, що в тебе на каналчику трошки більше стає.
All right. I went over
А,
the
все,
rules.
я зрозумів, без питань, звісно.
Yourself at all times,
Далі буде видно, да.
and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Що трошки людей більше стає, нові з'являються, це дуже добре.
Let's do it.
А, все, супер. Чим більше людей, тим краще. Я це, Макс, дивлюсь твої стріми постійно. Ти так по рингу рухаєшся гравцем, ну, чітко тако, знаєш, дистанцію підбираєш. Я якось, в мене ще не дуже це виходить. Ой-ой-ой, небезпечно. Промазали. Як це він так?
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work already. You can.
А, зайве. Ну да, там він більше відкривається, да, я так зрозумів. Сил не вистачило. Ха! І таке буває. А як через руку, через голову моя рука його пройшла. Ну блін, це такого не було до оновлення, я не пам'ятаю взагалі. Щоб через там руку чи через тулуб проходила там моя рука, через голову навіть ось. Це таке, знаєш, я раніше грав цю фіфку, ну я в сішку грав до цього боксу. Там багато пару років грав. Таке дуже схоже, теж ви всі є, там м'яч через ногу проходить, знаєш, і щось схоже мені дуже, оце і тут таке в цій грі.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good.
О, як він мене достав? Ай, сам нарвався. Щось в цьому раунді взагалі погано удари фіксуються.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
Макс, я вже п'яту подивився з дружиною ось пару днів назад. Да, я дивлюся його, ти що, це серіал. А ти тільки другу, да, подивився? Я ось ще й спочатку почав грати останній з нас, цей другу частина, то почав заново проходити, там вже на середньому рівні. Макс, а я ж з цього придбав уже собі, казав я тобі, не пам'ятаю чи ні. Придбав цей Мафія The Old Country. Вже предзаказ зробив, 2000 дав. Так що, друже, якщо буде бажання, я з тобою поділюся, пограюся. Мені не шкода. Ну вона виходить в серпні. Да, жорстко, да. А, там показує, да, бо я щось ще не дуже розбираю, як там, що там, хто там бачить. Ой-ой-ой-ой, що я роблю?
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight like that. starting to make mistakes and switching up.
Ой, які фантоми прилетіли, особливо третій. Ці два я попав, а третій фантом. Ой-ой, відповідь. Ого. Гарно. Там мені, звісно, силовий прилетів. Міг і я впасти. Ай, лишнє, лишнє. Пінг то жовтий, то червоний. І витривалость. Стаміну витратив дарма.
Switched off. What you doing?
Та, ну наче. Сейчас включу, почекай. Достав.
Switch on. Switch on. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag.
Great. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Just keep...
You've let him back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight. And he's going to be...
That's it. Now just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Keep on in the jab and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back.
Depends on the end of all of that. Do what you gotta do. Good work.
Smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win.
Already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Vary up.
Not to make mistakes in your switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get
Middle, can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight.
the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to look
In or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be smart. Just the same again. Don't change the...
Do your business.
Я повернувся, в туалет відбігав, думав встигну. Да, було б смішно. Суперник слабий.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. You still want to fight?
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round.
And five.
Тут перемога, це зрозуміло. Один раунд тільки їм собі віддали. – 145 перемог суперника і 225 поразок.
Stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac, drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back, front line with my back. Up against the wall, if I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like the mellow ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for them to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the wall. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, no, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, no, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth.
Довго шукає, зараз як знайде суперника. Він.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi Todd, nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches. And he'll be facing Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7" tall and 248 pounds.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Сьогодні такі всі суперники. 60 перемог, 53
Here comes
поразки.
Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a two-time heavyweight champion, and one of the best.
Але якось був ось грався на днях, попався мені суперник. Тоже в нього там мало боїв було, дуже мало. Там до 50 щось, якщо не менше. Так виніс мене.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight.
Ого, корпус червоненький, боляче було.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. straight right, just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs, but just hold that thought.
Ой,
Klitschko, down goes Klitschko.
бляха, підловив мене.
He wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
I've got to see that again.
Ах, нарвався я, нарвався. Ну нічого, зараз відіграємо.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep.
And there's the bell for round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to block it.
On how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Ой, фантомчики, які гарні. Мені прилітають причому.
Beautiful counter shot. Carrying away the right hook. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. When are we going to see a jab from
Та
these
як
two?
я ж відскочив?
And Big Daddy Bo got rocked. And it appears the onslaught is
Понятно.
over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone out. There's no way to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperate. There's the bell to start round three. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Привіт, Санюк, привіт.
Right hook just missed. Big Daddy in trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense is everything. Because
whoa, Johnny, and Bo is dazed.
Останній удар.
I don't care who you are.
Третій гру її на єлі топили.
You're going down.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
So then look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Like that round, good round. You feel good? Good work like that. Put him back on this round. I need you to get back out there. In the middle, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how...
I gotta stop you here,
Ай,
Johnny,
так и
as we
знал.
pick up the heat. Klitschko is dazed.
Блок, блок, блок.
Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And the big fella stumbling backwards. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping.
Бляха, муха,
What
ну.
do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do...
Oh my God, Johnny. Whoa, Bo took that and he didn't take it well at all. No, we don't.
Там один удар залишався, вже блок розбитий
Now
був.
needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
So close to that. Did you see that?
О, тут підловили.
And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we continue.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. On to the 5th we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And the big fella stumbling backwards. I thought we were going to see the finish there. Whoa, and Big Daddy
Тут
goes
уже я его
down.
стал.
As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me your ball.
О, встав.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far. And the Big Daddy hits the floor.
Лови.
Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Це вже не повинен стати. Хоча... Пане.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can.
Whoa, Johnny! Big Daddy in trouble, and Riddick Bowe is on the canvas. He caught him with that body body shot, and it throws him in his tracks. Look at this again.
Ну, такий корявий удар.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the...
Витривалості майже не залишилось. 43%. Так, добре, буду закінчувати. Макс, дякую, що зайшов, написав, поспілкувалися. Ввечері ще, думаю, ще зайду пограю, пострімлю. Так що всім дякую. Пока. До зустрічі, верніше.